All right, this is just a little rant. I saw a video and he was going on about how they're both equally as interesting that space either, you know, space ends, like this is our entire area, or that space is never ending. Like it's just constantly getting bigger and bigger. And each one has its own kind of thing that makes it interesting. Like if you think, oh yeah, the earth is, or not, like we're just a part of this soul. I don't know why I thought that was earth, but let's say like the entire world is just, the universe and everything is just infinitely expanding. If we thought like that, then it would be like, okay, well, if it's going at the speed of light, or how fast is it going, or is it accelerating, is it decelerating, and then it has all these questions. Or if it's, oh, it doesn't, like this side where, it's not infinite, then why are we still finding new stuff? Are we just seeing old light? And it's like, well, okay, then if we are, how much bigger is it? Because, we're a little dot in this entire thing, like very small. It's obviously not to scale, but let's say this is the whole thing. Like we're just a little dot. There's always these little dots around, but then is there more mass? But then it's also going against the laws of physics. But then it's like the laws of physics only really apply to us because we only really know something. It's trying to make sense of it all. But it's like I saw a video and it was talking about like, oh, shower thoughts, and then it was going to they're both equally as interesting. But then I was like, if the world or the universe or everything, all of life is in a little box entirely, okay, that's cool. But then it's just like, how large is that box? Once we can measure the size of that area we're in, that's cool. But then if it's expanding, like if it keeps on going, is it going faster and faster, or is it like slowing down? And if it does slow down, doesn't that mean that it would stop? So it would be this side. It would eventually limit itself, or would it just keep on going and it would just have negative acceleration, and then at a point it would start going backwards? And then it's just like, where are we in that cycle? Are we going when it's still expanding, or are we just seeing old light looking like it's expanding and it's actually coming back at us? And there's also the theory of like, that I was thinking, what if there's a black hole, let's say in this little space or over here, right? This little black hole, they just take more mass. If we're in a finite space and there's a black hole, wouldn't it be slowly expanding and taking up all of the existence that we have, all of the universe? But then if it's expanding, is it going further away, so it's literally getting further from us by the day? Or is it slowly like using that speed if it is accelerating? Or if it's decelerating, is it coming closer? And which one is more scary? Because this side, where it's, it's not expanding, is more predictable. Right? But then this side is that it's infinite. But then it's just like, what is our determination of infinite? And I was just trying to like piece those things together. Because if it is infinite, well, infinity is just a term. There's larger infinities. Like if I were to say, okay, every odd number, that is an infinity. But then if I were to say every number in existence, starting from 0 to 1, you couldn't do it. Because there was a video on it. You go 0, and then what's next? 0.0 whatever 1. There's always another 0 that you can put in between. So infinite is kind of like a term used for a large enough number that we can't quantify. But then not expanding is in a box. How large is that box? Is that too large that us as a species wouldn't even get to one side to the other? Or all that? Yeah, it was just a little rant. I saw a little video, and I was just like wanted to voice my side of it, voice my little opinion on it. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys like it, let me know, because I like doing this kind of stuff.